Hello, this is The Harboring Light. I'm Mary. I give a conservative perspective about the world around me. As I do in the beginning of my podcast, I mention social media and audio platforms. All the social media links will be included in this episode, along with email and Substack. I write on Substack as a supplement to my podcast. So audio platforms, I'm on Audible, Amazon Music. I'm on Spotify for podcasters, Overcast, Pocket Cast, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and I'm looking to grow to wherever you enjoy your podcast. I'm definitely on that. So this episode is about the song by Alison Moyet entitled That Old Devil Called Love. All right, so let's go. Alright, so before I get into talking about the song, That Old Devil Called Love, it was produced in the 80s, released in the 80s. However, it's a really good example of how in the 80s, the 90s, and so on, merging the appreciation of the past and through music and expressing your musical artists, that is, expressing their interpretations of the song. All right, so let's get into it. So, That Old Devil Called Love was originally released by Billie Holiday way back in the 1940s. This is just an impeccable song by Billie Holiday, which Alison Moyet's rendition of it performed a smooth cover. This single release was a solo artist and reached number 2 in the UK during March of 1985. While Moyet having the perfect voice for such a jazzy number, the song was released as a non-album single and became an instant hit. It followed 3 top 40 hit singles released from the singer-songwriter's debut album, Alf. These were Love Resurrection, number 10, All Cried Out, number 8, and Invisible, number 21. Okay. All right, and if you didn't catch that tad little piece of information about Alison Moyet's debut album, while my sweet baby daughter was in the room, it is Love Resurrection, number 10, All Cried Out, number 8, and Invisible, number 21. The track was penned by Alan Roberts and Doris Fisher. Moyet's cover was produced by Pete Winfield. Released on CBS record label, the B-side featured the track Don't Burn That Bridge Down. The 12-inch vinyl included a jazz version of the A-side featuring a sax solo by John Altman, which replaced Moyet's voice for the first part of the song. Alison Moyet's musical career began at the age of 21 as a duo with Vince Clarke and the synth pop act Yazoo, known as Yaz, in the U.S. And in 1983, the duo went their separate ways, with Clarke forming the Assembly with Eric Radcliffe, and then, of course, Erasure with Andy Bell. Moyet went on to pursue a successful solo career. During the 80s, the Essex-born singer found success with 7 top 40 singles and 2 multiple platinum selling albums, Alf and Rain Dancing. Moyet's cover was a big deal in several countries, reaching number 1 in New Zealand, number 2 in Irish single charts, number 5 in the Dutch top 50 charts, now in the single top 100. Number 6 in the Dutch top 40. And number 10 in Belgium. That Old Devil Called Love entered the UK charts at number 11 on the 10th March of 1985. The March 10th of 1985, reaching number 2 the following week and remaining there for 2 weeks. It was kept off the top of the spot by Phil Bailey and Phil Collins' classic Easy Lover, which was also prevented by Frankie Goes to Hollywood from grabbing a 4th consecutive number 1 with Welcome to the Pleasure Dome on March 31st. Now, the video is classy and focuses mostly on Alison Moyet, who adds, the video is classy and focuses mostly on Alison, who adds to the laid-back vibe of lounging on a vintage sofa. There is also a cartoon devil flying around her, which is a clever and fun addition to what would otherwise have been an underwhelming production among most critics. The lyrics are about the effect love can have on you and the devilish way in which it plays around in your emotions. As in the line, he follows me around, builds me up, tears me down, till I'd be so bewildered I wouldn't know what to do. Okay, so this reaches the end of the Harboring Light. Questions, comments, concerns is greatly appreciated. Reach me out, talk to me, that is, tongue-tied there, through social media, the social media links that I will provide to you, email, and of course, Substack. All right, tune in, turn up, and of course, take care. Bye-bye now.